And near.
Evening. You're looking at me a bit expectant. So you ready for some jokes?
Yeah.
You're going to have to do better than that, yeah? Are you ready for some jokes?
Yeah.
You come to the wrong place. This is my confession. You are now my priest. I don't do church. They lied to me. They said Jesus loves me, yet he won't put out. Confession number 1. When training to be a performer, I was told that I need to put up a front, exude confidence. However, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm fucking bricking it. I'm just explaining smell to the front row. That's fear. Fear is running down my leg. Confession number 2. I didn't even know this was open mic comedy. I thought I was doing karaoke. And I ain't even got a backing track either, it gets worse. But I don't want to let you down. So I'm gonna do a bit of karaoke, a cappella. Get ready. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. Here we go. We're rocking all over the world. I fucking hate that song. It's not good, is it? We need 2 minutes, I'm already upsetting the status quo. What, you didn't like that joke? It goes down, deeper and down for me, mate. You will forgive me. I have notes on a clipboard. I'm not going to be coming and asking for bank details. We hate those people, don't we? I remember seeing the claims people in town in Mansfield, and I thought I'm going to have a little bit of fun with them. And from about 15, 20 yards away, I've gone, yeah, I've had an accident. And the guy comes blinding up to me, glinting his eye, clipboard in his hand, ready to take my details. I said, I shit myself. Can I get compensation for a fresh pair of boxers? He weren't smiling after. And then I said, I have really had an accident though. I tripped over a wet floor sign and broke my leg. He was actually going to fill out the paperwork. I thought, you're a fucking idiot, mate. It took me a while to find this place tonight. You know, you could get them voices for your sat-nav. I downloaded the group sat-nav voice. It wasn't helpful. I knew that one was hit or miss. So I've had a message from God. It says, stop calling me while you're having sex. P.S. You're doing it wrong. Especially you. Forgive me. Apologies. Where are my manners? So my name is Ian Peskett. Not a lot of people know that, with good reason. Growing up's hard, yeah? It's made even harder with an unusual surname. It's got a lot of stick from kids at school, it's awful. I get names like Pet Sick. It's not very nice, is it? Got Biscuit, it's a bit more friendly. Piss Tech, that was my fucking gym teacher. He had a point. Pet Shit, and not bad. Some of the less imaginative members of my class not wanting to miss out on the fun. And then growing up without my dad about it as well, that weren't easy. And no one to give me the talk. And then about birds and bees. And I wanted to know what it was all about, but I didn't have a clue, so I thought I'd go out and have a little look. And so I go out into the wild and I see how bees operate. And I see like a bee taking pollen from one plant to another, pollinating it, hoping it to reproduce. I think, how's that apply? That's like me running around the streets with a handful of my own jizz, throwing it at people, like multiple MIGs out of silencer lamps. That shit's going to get me nicked again. I thought, that's not right, back to the drawing board. But I have a closer look and I see the inner workings of a hive. And I see, like, a queen. She'll take on 100, maybe 1,000 lovers and give birth to 10,000 offspring. I thought, I know some families like that on my estate. So it's starting to make sense now. I grew up in a tin pot town in the middle of nowhere. It used to be a one-horse town, but the locals melted it down for glue to sniff. Whatever gets you through the day. Yeah, I'm 36 now, and I never thought I'd live this long. I had a midlife crisis at 14. Getting with a girl half your age at that point, at that stage in your life, is not applicable. So I went out and got a really big fucking skateboard. And I was out one day on my skateboard, knocking kids and buses flying. And I had a sobering thought after the glue wore off. I thought, I don't know anybody who's left this town not on a group 4 bus. I thought, I'm doomed to go to prison. Well, that's not good. I'm too pretty for prison. Don't look at me like that. And it's around that time I found drugs, because the glue weren't cutting it anymore. You hear a lot of bad press about drugs, you know, it's war on drugs, it's demonised every day in the media, but I learned a lot from taking drugs. Like, cannabis was brilliant. I remember it taught me about delayed gratification. I remember sitting there, like blazing away, just basking in this sense of achievement and getting this real self-esteem boost, just thinking about all the good shit that I'm going to do tomorrow. Ketamine was great. I had some really mind-expanding moments, secrets to the universe, unlocking himself, presenting to me on the plate. Also taught me about diligent record keeping, because I remember none of the fucker when it wore off. Cocaine taught me how to do fuck all, but really fast. This thing got broke again. It's this thing I'm going to be saying that a lot tonight. Heroin taught me about determination, grit, and steel. I had to do that a lot because that shit's expensive. So I find myself in prison. And if you listen to these Daily Mail readers, they're going to tell you that prison's too good for them. They get 3 meals a day and the TV in the cell. And that's all well and good, but the food shit is fuck all on. Like, you go through the monotony of prison, you get out, and you want to back yourself, you want to change your life, but everybody's trying to drag you back all the time. And they're like, well, what were you in for? What were you in for? And I got fed up with it, so I give them the same answer now. I say that killing the last nosy cunt that asked me that. What really baffles them at that point is not the threat of immediate physical violence, but them trying to figure out how I've been sent down for a crime I've not yet committed. That's some minority, or actually I would say I've lost a few. You'll get it about 3 a.m. I'll give you my number, you can text me an LOL. There's a work the other day and one of my workmates said to me, you know, we've got 2 ears and 1 mouth, maybe that means we should listen more and talk less. I thought, yeah, that's an interesting idea, but you've got 2 legs and 1 head, so maybe you should think less and fuck off. I didn't like that, I found that impolite, so I said, okay, fuck off, please. You know, I spent, just up until a couple of weeks ago, I spent a couple of weeks baby-proofing my flat. And I've done it on a budget and it's worked out quite nice. So what I've done is, like the bottom half of all my furniture, I've wrapped it all in barbed wire and now none of my friends want to bring around their noisy fucking kids. It's great. So I'm single now. I know it's hard to believe. It wasn't always that way. And like my ex, she told me she was young at heart, and that was just a euphemism for emotionally immature. She was a big fan of text speech. Go on, sort it out, mate. She was a big fan of text speech, which was okay until she screamed OMG in bed. Could have been worse. Lol. I read this story recently on Facebook. It's got to be true, it was on Facebook. It's about these self-lubricating condoms that are good for 1,000 thrusts. I'm billing double digits. What I'm going to do, recycle them. Can you imagine my line on wash day? It's because I've got a tall fence. So I've always been sexually insecure. During sex, I'm all fingers. Oh, during foreplay, I'm all fingers and thumbs. I've always found it tricky asking for oral sex, you know, because you're really asking for something really intimate and you're asking for a favour of somebody and it's really difficult. Like I did the, you know, you're looking at it and you're smiling and you're gesturing at it and that didn't work. So I just went with... That didn't work. Just whistling at her. But yeah, so one day I finally got her. So, you know, sort me now. And I farted during the procedure, which is never a good thing. And I also let a little bit of poo out. And I said, you know, I can't pretend that didn't happen. Can you? And she couldn't. So I was kind of, that was the beginning of the end. The hardest part of it was, through the whole breakup, you know what I mean? I've been together a bit of time, it was painful. But the one question I had at the end was, who gets custody of the sex toys? Because I paid for the fuck you things. It's only fair that I get to keep them, but then what do I do with them? Because, I mean, I've not asked anybody, but it feels a bit improper to take them into the next one. But I didn't want her to use them with her new fella. I thought you could fuck her off. So I smashed them all up and I just left them on the bed. Yeah, she can go fuck herself. Kinda. wasp flew out. I mean, what kind of sick fucker throws a wasp in your bin? Put it on me. So I wasn't enjoying being single, and I've heard a lot of bad stuff about dating sites, so I didn't want to go that route. So I thought I'll order one of these mail order type rides. It's been a few months now, and she still hasn't arrived. And so I started to get a bit worried. And so I sent an email off to the company. And unfortunately, they forgot to put ear holes in the crate, and she died in transit. Rest in peace, Mailing. I barely knew you. So throughout all of this, well, through the breakup, through the loss of Mailing, I'd had enough. I was going to cash my chips, I'd had enough. And so I decided to write a will, and I left everything that I own to a local cat's home, about £5 in debt, because fuck cats. After exhaustive research in my tool shed, I can categorically tell you today that cats do not have 9 lives. And there are 17 ways to skin one. Fact. But yeah, I tried suicide and it wasn't for me. But I'm here to tell him that today. So I ended up in therapy, and after a lot of intense sessions, I was diagnosed with I'm an insomniac kleptomaniac with coprophilic tendencies, which just means I got tired of taking other people's shit. I wasn't an easy joke to write because I can't spell. I've also learned that narcolepsy is an STI. It makes sense because every time I have sex I get sleepy. Yeah, my comedy isn't for everyone, I can tell from looking at your faces. I'm not one to blow my own trumpet, but I'm fucking awesome on the tambourine. Probably the best there ever was. So, as stated, I am on a promise. She doesn't know that. And I'm not the type to kiss and tell, but I am the type to fucking brag about it, so I'll let you know how I got on next time I'm here. Thanks for listening.
Actually move around here because of the light. That's all right.